This podcast is sponsored by Lumi. Lumi Starter Pack Bundle is a great deal for new customers with incredible savings. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube, 2 free products, and free U.S. shipping. And just for our followers, Lumi is giving you a total discount of almost 40% when you order at lumi.deals/onlyfriends and enter code onlyfriends at checkout. This podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc. I don't know about you, but for me, whenever I'm trying new things, whether it's going out to eat to a new place or traveling somewhere new or buying from an online store, I have to read reviews. I have to read real people's experience with whatever the product is. And that's exactly what ZocDoc is for, but for doctors, and it's incredible. ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten those teeth, fix an achy back, or get that mole checked out, or anything else, ZocDoc has you covered. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends. ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends.
Welcome back to Only Friends.
Only friends. Those are the people who are here. Only our friends. And
only us.
Probably some haters and losers and liars.
And cheaters.
Yep.
Taylor Swift haters.
Yep. We just, accumulated a large listening audience.
Yeah, I was trying to think of more bad people, but I couldn't think of anything.
I was just quoting T Swift, the liars. And
yes.
Okay,
Liars and
well,
dirty.
welcome to a new episode. Today's episode will be a little different because we are pre-recording, but we promise to deliver that amazing, wonderful premium content to you. Today is Wednesday, December 21st, 4 days until
Apparently,
Christmas.
yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It's kind of disgusting. I won't lie.
Wild. Like, I can't believe it's going to be a new year so soon. I'm kind of excited. I feel like this year was kind of just like an in-between year.
No, 100%. It was like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I know. Well, I was talking about this yesterday with someone. We were like, I feel like Christmas this year is like Nolan. Literally Nolan.
Who was it?
Nosy.
Well, it's always like someone.
Well, sometimes I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. Nolan, my boyfriend. Because we were talking about like flights home. No, she can smell my feet. Are you happy that I'm wearing socks?
Yeah.
You're welcome. It's all for you. It's actually for me because my pedicure has been chipping off like no other. And like,
did you get a new one since it started, or you still haven't gotten it?
No, I have gotten a new one, and like I don't know what the fuck is going on. Usually,
you gotta do gel.
Oh, you're right.
Life-changing.
You're right. But do you think it would still like chip off?
No, it doesn't.
Because I go on my walks so much.
I don't think
like
walking will chip it off.
Okay.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, like I do gel for my hands every couple weeks. Why don't I do it for my feet? Like, why am I prioritizing my hands?
A truly life-changing experience. I only did it that one time. I talked about it on the podcast because it's when I was in Boston, so it was cold outside and I didn't want to wear flip-flops. I also didn't have flip-flops.
Right.
So I was like, well, I'll just get gel because I have to put my feet into Uggs and I don't want it to get all
that's like the worst.
like your socks.
Yeah.
So I did it, and that was in October, and I just got a pedicure a few weeks ago, and it was still literally perfect.
Oh my God. Okay. I have to do that. Sorry, say that again.
Yeah.
Because
and like 'tis the season. It's chilly out. You don't want to wear like sandals.
Yeah. And like I hate wearing socks. So and I'm like so embarrassed to wear socks with chipped or to not wear socks and have chipped toenail polish.
Yeah, feet are just like icky.
Yeah.
Also, it's just like, waiting for your fucking regular nail polish to dry is truly a
Who has
nightmare.
the time?
And I feel like it just takes so much longer on your toes for some reason.
It does.
And no matter what, it always gets like a little creasy or like sticky looking. And gel is the way to go. I'm not really sure how much more expensive it is, but I don't think like too much more expensive.
I don't know, but it just like never crossed my mind again after you said that, even though I was like, I have to do that because like there's just something that feels so good about having your toes done.
Yeah, I don't know what took me so long.
Yeah.
I think I was just like, it is annoying having to have them take it off. Like that's like a whole thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
'Cause they have to do like, but it's funny because they put the tinfoil on your toes.
They do?
Yeah. But when I got it done,
kinda
like,
cute.
it didn't take that long, especially if you're getting a pedicure and a manicure at the same time. Like your toes always normally take quicker unless you're getting like a supreme package where they like
citrus
give you like in 1 hour long
hot
leg
stones.
massage. Yeah.
Yeah, ideally.
So if you get like gel or acrylic or whatever, it typically takes longer than a pedicure anyway. So
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll do that.
Couldn't recommend it more.
Yeah.
Everyone get yourself a gel pedi for Xmas or Hanukkah or any of the other holidays.
I feel like I never see people getting those. Like whenever I'm at a nail salon, I never see people putting their toes in the little light, but it makes so much sense.
I remember when I used to go to Mod Nails, I saw people all of the time and I was like, oh, that looks like so much work.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like in, out, like please.
But just like the tinfoil on the toes. I was like, wait, what a time.
I know, because taking off regular is so simple. Just real quick.
But never go back.
Okay. I'll definitely think about it because I obviously just didn't do it and forgot completely.
You must.
Yeah.
And then like report back.
But what I was saying is we were saying how like this Christmas feels like the most normal since everything.
Totally.
Even though like everything is going around right now. Like it's not just COVID, it's like the flu. And I keep seeing like strep is going around.
Yeah, but that's normal.
But that's
Christmas.
Normal. Yeah. Yeah. 'Tis the season. So yeah. And you're welcome for not doing this over Zoom because I did see a couple complaints. I was reading our reviews and someone was like, if you guys are apart, just don't do the podcast because the audio. But I went back and listened.
Well then literally you just don't watch.
Yeah, I mean like you don't have to watch. But I listened to it and I didn't think it sounded that bad. Like it didn't sound like we were just recording Zoom audio. It was still through microphones.
It's also like to leave a review saying that.
I know.
You just don't listen.
See, there are haters are watching.
I know. It's just like so silly. Like what you went out of your way to leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
I know. I'm like, I would have to like Google how to do that.
I know. And like the easiest course of action for you to take is to just turn it off.
Yeah.
And not listen and let other people enjoy it who like don't have an issue with it.
Yeah. Unless they are like obsessed with us and they were like so pissed they couldn't get through it, but they want to hear what we have to say.
Well,
I'm sure it's not the case, but
still your problem.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not that bad. I mean, I do hate editing those ones.
Yeah.
Because it's such a process.
I feel like if we are to do them again, like just no video. Yeah. I think that's the most traumatizing thing. Because like once you see the video, then it's like, oh, I know that it's a part.
Yeah.
And then that becomes triggering because of the pandemic.
But then how would we upload it onto YouTube?
We wouldn't.
I think we have to because of our ads.
Well, we could just like tell them. Be like, oh, this week we're going to be away and.
Just audio only. Mm-hmm. Okay. You heard it here first. Exclusive tea.
We just don't want to trigger people, you know? But we still want to do the pod.
Yeah.
So, but we're not doing that right now. So
no, these will all be
for that one person commenting.
Yeah, one
no
person.
Worries.
I know. I'm sure other people don't think it's that bad, but for the time apart for this holiday season, all of these will be in person. So yeah, that's exciting to me too. And it's nice because then it's not like we have to like do the podcast like the day after Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, no, totally. Also, speaking of the holiday, this morning I was woken up to news that The Holiday 2 is going to be in the making because Cameron Diaz came out of retirement and I was so excited.
She was in retirement?
Yeah, she like stopped she hasn't acted in so long.
I mean, I guess that's true. I just never realized.
And for those who don't know, that's one of my favorite movies ever. Like I love The Holiday and I was so excited, so happy. And then literally 5 minutes later, I saw that Nancy Meyers posted on her Instagram page being like, this is completely false and not a true thing that's happening.
No.
Yeah. So
damn.
Unless Nancy Meyers is just like, who the fuck leaked this and is like saving her ass. But I was completely and utterly devastated.
No, I think if it was leaked, she wouldn't say it's not true. Yeah. They just remain silent.
The emotions I went through in that 10 minutes.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
I know how much that movie means to you.
I know.
And I watched it for the first time and I really liked it.
Yeah, it's a good ass movie.
It is.
When I saw it though, I was like, oh my God, like what'll it be? Like I started envisioning all of these things like, oh my God, Jude and Cameron together again. And I was just really excited and then just
trash,
let down.
Just in the trash.
Yeah.
Did you see, I sent you something about The Holiday. It was really funny. I can't remember if it was a TikTok. Here, let me see. It was something about like Kate Winslet's character driving the wrong way to go to the airport. Like noticing I know, but it was just
signs.
It was just funny. Let me see if I can find it for like 2 seconds. Okay. No, where was it? It probably wasn't on TikTok. Let me see. Did I send it to you?
Under my fingernails and I'm getting it all over the microphone.
Butter.
From baking. I was baking just now.
Oh.
Susie Homemaker.
Wait, where the fuck was it?
Maybe you dreamt it.
It was really funny though. It was like I won't remember how to say it. It wasn't the signs. It was like she's like driving down the PCH to go to the airport when she's going from Beverly Hills to LAX or something like that. It's like, it's just like silly.
It's like an LA thing that no one else would understand.
Yeah. Like, why is she taking the PCH from Beverly Hills to the airport?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. Watching it, I'd be like, that's probably the right way to go. I don't know.
I'm like, where does the PCH even start?
I don't know.
I don't think there's the PCH in Beverly Hills even.
No, I know. That's why it's just like so ridiculous.
Like the sign said PCH?
I think they could just tell she was driving down the PCH just because like the beach.
Oh, but the houses in Beverly Hills got it.
Yeah,
well,
so
maybe
she was
like out and about.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe she had to stop somewhere first.
Yeah, maybe she went to the Malibu Pier for a little and like, took it in before she headed back to Europe.
Yeah, maybe some sushi or something. Got some sushi and then went to the airport. Like, who knows?
You don't know her fucking life, all right?
Why did I dream it? Like, I know I don't know. I 100% sent it to you.
I haven't seen it anywhere.
I know, and I just looked through our TikTok messages. It's not there.
Did you look at our DMs on IG?
Yes.
Well, that's really it.
If I dreamt that would be crazy.
I don't know if you dreamt it. Maybe you like went to send it to me and then never did.
Maybe I saw it on emo night when I was blacked out and I sent it to the wrong person.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like you just like forgetting to send it is a more plausible thing than you dreaming it.
No, I definitely sent it.
Okay. Well, we'll Google afterwards and figure out what the tea is.
Okay.
Also, speaking of tea, I talked to my best friend for like 2 hours this morning on the phone, and she got chosen for a murder trial on jury duty and had to serve for 3 weeks.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wait, she already did it?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And she can talk about it now?
Yeah. I
Wait,
think.
What was it like really intense?
Yeah, like they showed pictures of like the body. And first of all, it was a murder that happened in January of 2015. And it's just now going to trial. Like he literally was in jail for 7 years waiting for trial.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
And so was he innocent or guilty?
They found him innocent because there was no evidence.
And he was in jail for that long?
Yes, there was literally zero evidence, like no DNA, no, like the only thing that happened was he was with the person who got murdered, and his story was basically like, okay, so they have surveillance footage of this crime, but only bits of it because it was during a snowstorm, so of course the snow covered cameras that literally would have shown exactly what happened.
Oh my God.
So I guess him and like his friend were walking down the street or whatever, and then a car like speeded past them. Like, so the surveillance shows like the two people walking and then a car speeding past like to them or whatever. And apparently this guy said that someone got out of the car and then just started stabbing his friend. So then he ran, which is shown on the surveillance. Like it literally, they have the one camera of like the two people walking by, the car speeding by, and then him running back in the other direction. And then that's all they have for the case. And there's no DNA. There's no murder weapon. There's nothing.
And they put him in jail
for 7 years.
He probably wasn't white.
He was not.
Okay, figures.
But it's just so crazy to me because I'm like, how do you even like
put someone in jail for something like that when there's no evidence?
Yeah, like even putting them in jail. Like, how do you even bring them into like custody? How do you even like, it's literally circumstantial.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, they were together, so he must have done it.
Did they think that because he was running away, like he was the one who did it at first or something? But that is crazy. I mean, I'm sure it happens all the time, which is so
totally. That's like just, and like what a waste of time for them. Like if I were the judge, I'd be like, why is this even here?
Yeah.
There's no evidence.
Damn. He wasted so much time in jail.
I know.
For something he didn't do, and his friend got fucking killed.
I know.
So did they find the people in the car?
No. It's literally just like an unsolved thing.
Damn. That would piss me off. Wait, how exciting for Sam though.
No, I know.
Like to be a part of something like that. I feel like when you get called for jury duty, you like hope it's something crazy like that, but then you get there and it's like someone shoplifted at Walmart. It's like,
yeah, but also when they picture, she was like, what?
Oh, yeah, I'd be like, I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
I'm a kid.
No, I know. And yeah, she was saying like they show them all the photos and everything. It was like, oh my God, it's like a real life episode of a true crime show.
Yeah. So she did it. She was there for 3 weeks. So she could miss all that work too.
She had to.
Yeah.
It's her civil duty.
What? Yeah, it is. And I'm like forgetting to call in every day when I had jury duty. I guess I missed
she said when she showed up, there were like 400 people, like for 400 potential jurors.
Jeez.
And they have to like go through the whole thing.
Wow. Woo. That's fun.
I know.
I mean, if someone got murdered, so like it's not fun, but
no,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the kind of thing you'd watch a Netflix documentary about.
Totally. But oh my God, I could not even imagine.
No. I wonder if it'll ever become one.
So that was a fun little, I doubt it.
I feel like that shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
Well, can Sam make one?
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
It's like, yeah. I don't know. That's so I would literally be like, what the fuck is like, why
You'd be like, I'm too scared to be a juror.
No, I know. Well, I also was like, oh, thank God that you found him innocent, because I would be one of those people that would like look over my shoulder for the rest of life if I found someone guilty.
Oh yeah, actually, like,
and then I'm like,
he knows what I look like.
Yeah,
yeah,
and like, who knows who he's friends with,
or she. That's so funny. I would never think that.
But they found him innocent, and
so now he's just a free man.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think they have to hold him for a little bit because he doesn't like have anyone.
God,
I don't really know. I don't know how the system works.
Like the way that life is so different from 7 years ago.
I know. And like,
he's like, can't wait to log into Vine.
Like what he probably went through in jail, like during the pandemic. Like they had it the worst there. Like that's so fucking crazy.
I know. Holy shit.
I know.
I'm like, what's even changed since 2015?
Everything.
A lot.
It's when we moved here.
When we moved here. Vine.
He's been in jail the same amount of time we've lived in Los Angeles.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well.
What a good story though.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is like, I'm allowed to talk about it.
Well, if it's done, I feel like it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't like allowed to talk to anybody about it during, so I had no idea she was even doing jury duty.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She was like,
she was
very serious.
Wow. She's like in the witness protection program for 3 weeks. Like, can't talk to anybody.
Well, I was like, imagine if you had to like be one of those people that had to like live at a hotel.
I know.
Like, shut in.
I know.
Like it's like the OJ trial or something crazy.
Because, oh yeah, for that stuff, because it's like in the media and stuff, they can't. God, that'd be so crazy.
Yeah.
I'd go insane because you can't have anything.
Yeah.
Just books, probably.
She said that one of the questions, so they like bring jurors in and they like ask you all these questions like, oh, do you have a problem with their race? Oh, but blah, blah, blah. Like just like tons of questions. And then one of the questions they asked was like, if there were a cop on the stand or like a normal person giving like a witness statement on the stand, would you believe the cop over the witness?
Oh.
And she was like, no. And I guess that a way a lot of people get out of it is by saying yes.
Oh, really? Because they're like, well, I'll be biased then because I'll believe one person over the other.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like I'll believe an authority figure.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, we've been to ACAB.
Yeah. Hello. Obviously, they're not always right.
Corrupt.
She's like, no, they're all corrupt. You're corrupt too, judge. Yeah. ACAB is for you too, judge.
But it was like so interesting because I've never served on a jury. I've never had to go into jury duty. It's always been like postponed. And one time I actually just forgot to go, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
And it was weird. I got served 2 times. They like sent one to my college address and my home address.
Like at the same time?
Mm-hmm. And so
they're like, we're going to find you.
Yeah. So I had to cancel one of them. But they like one was on one day and one was the following day.
Oh.
So I had to call in and be like, hey, I got like served 2 times. Mm-hmm. And so I
miscalculated?
No, I didn't miscalculate. I mixed up which one I had canceled.
Oh.
So then I never wound up going.
Maybe you just didn't even have to go anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's what happened to me too. I forgot to call. I was like, oops.
Well, now that we know 400 people show up, like...
You know, it's like, they don't need me there.
Yeah. But it was really interesting, all the things she was telling me. Like, she said that when it was like a super large group of them, they would be like, okay, does anybody know this person? Or like, do you have friends of this person? And just like all of these like ways to wean out people.
Yeah.
Really crazy. Like, well, why would you send it to them in the first place? Google.
Yeah. Look at their Instagram.
Yeah.
Go watch Catfish.
Yeah, that was like a fun little story.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, congrats to her for having like a crazy case.
I know.
Like I said, usually you just hear about it as like, well, someone shoplifted from Rite Aid.
Yeah.
And I was there for one day.
Crazy.
Yeah. Nutty.
Okay. Well, we can get into this day in history. A big movie day.
Uh-oh.
Also,
R.I.P. me.
So weird. Okay, so Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the original.
Oh my God.
What year do you think that came out?
1990. 1977.
1937.
What? Are you fucked?
I swear to God.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. The OG.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong OG. I think I'm
it's
thinking
like pre-90s Snow White.
because obviously that one's going to be in black and white.
Yeah.
In the 30s. I didn't even know that existed, to be honest. I thought the original one was like the one we all watched as kids.
Same. Maybe it is. Maybe they just recolored it or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about Disney or frankly care enough about Disney.
Yeah. I mean,
but I feel like that
30s.
I know.
I mean, like the Civil War was happening, I think.
No.
I think so. No, not Civil War. Sorry. Cold War.
Oh.
And I don't think World War I had even happened yet.
No, it's the 40s.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs caused the World War. Okay. And then Jimmy Neutron.
I never really watched that. Did you?
Like here and there, yeah.
It kind of like bothered me.
If it was like on, I would watch. He was a really frustrating kid.
Was it on Nickelodeon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Little Women.
Never saw it.
1994. This is 40. 2012. P.S. I Love You. 2007. VeggieTales. 1993. I had no idea that VeggieTales was like around when we were babies.
Oh, VeggieTales is like the most creepy thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really
but the
weird.
songs are kind of catchy.
And then, strange coincidence, Sweeney Todd.
Shut up.
Yeah. And it came out in 2007, so like well after Edward Scissorhands.
Well, like I said, I saw it 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, we're pre-recording, but the last podcast we recorded, I was saying how I get the titles of Sweeney Todd and Edward Scissorhands confused because they both have scissors.
Sweeney Todd doesn't use scissors.
Yeah, I don't think he does. He uses like a razor.
Yeah, like those old school razors.
Wait, they're both Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's making sense to me that I'm like confusing them. It's not like I'm confusing Sweeney Todd and The Holiday. You know.
Well.
I didn't. No, I won't. And both Tim Burton, I think, but one is a musical.
Look. I'm not.
Yeah, we haven't ever solved this mystery.
Sweeney Todd. Sweet Todd.
Sweet Todd.
Let's see.
Tim Burton.
Yep.
Okay.
Director Timmy B.
I mean,
box office $153.4 million US dollars.
I don't know if that's a lot for a movie.
Me neither, but it's a lot of money.
I'm like, what's the ballpark? I don't know. It is a lot of money. I feel like movies don't make that now, probably.
154
unless
million?
it's like a Marvel movie that comes out or something like that. But
what was like the newest movie in theaters? That's like everyone's.
I was thinking of like a horror movie, but I feel like that's not a good.
X.
What about like the new Spider-Man?
But you said like not Marvel.
I feel like that's fine, actually.
Okay.
I'm just curious to compare it because I feel like so many more people went to the movies back in the day in 2007.
When did the last one come out? 2021.
Yeah, that's a good gauge, I guess. Oops. What's another movie that came out that like everyone went and saw? Yeah.
Okay.
But that's kind of skewed. Okay. Like, so many Harry
we can't do Spider-Man.
Why?
That's billions of dollars.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Dude, don't worry, darling.
Yeah, I am.
I couldn't tell you a ballpark.
35. Oh, no, that's the budget. It doesn't even have the fucking...
Like the box office?
BO number. Box office, 86 million.
Okay.
So not even close.
Yeah.
I don't know like any movies.
I feel like I was
literally like, I went and saw this movie. Like she saw like 3 movies.
Like recently? Here's something.
Stomach. I haven't eaten anything today.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I've been to the theater.
Yeah, you like just saw recently. That scary movie.
Yeah, well, what was it called?
Starts with a B.
Oh, Barbarian. Barbarians, yeah, that might be a good one because I feel like a lot of people saw that. Or the movie Smile. I didn't see that one.
45 million.
Dang.
Numbers
but I also feel like
down.
I also feel like horror probably doesn't do as well as like anyone
The Ring
can go see.
I don't know.
Here we go.
The Ring.
The Ring's literally scarred me for life. I did not see that one in theaters, though. I think I was too young.
What? I saw it in theaters.
You did?
Uh-huh.
I saw it at my friend's house, and the image of the lady dead in the closet with her mouth open, literally, I couldn't sleep for like a week.
The Ring. Yeah, $250 million.
Jesus.
Which is also really crazy because ticket prices were way cheaper then.
Yeah. They were like $6, I feel like, or even cheaper than that.
As compared to now, like almost $20.
Yeah.
Well, the movie industry is failing.
I just feel like nothing good comes out like how it used to.
It's like the only good movies are on streaming services.
Yeah.
Or Marvel.
Or like I'm fine to just wait because I feel like they come out on streaming services so much quicker than they used to come out on DVD.
Yeah, it's
like
also
it would take like 6
cheaper
months
if you just wait to watch it at the house and pay $20 as opposed to buying two $20 tickets at the theater.
But the movie theater experience is like I know how you feel. I'm the same way sometimes, but I do like it occasionally. I wonder what the new Batman did. The one with
this is the whole episode.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And then this will be the last one. Sorry if you're like so bored of this, but I'm just in a hole now. Because I feel like everyone saw that.
What year did that come out? 2020?
No, 2021. Or 2022, actually.
I think it's 21. Oh my God. These fucking nails are too long. I need to get them cut.
Chop them off. I feel like it was like early this year.
770 million.
Wow. And like it wasn't even that good.
I never saw it. 2022, March.
That's right.
Wow. Okay. Well, the data is unclear. We'll have to do a full study and then return.
Our next pre-recorded podcast is all about box office movies.
We'll circle the fuck.
This is a good.
Okay, but again, that's like a DC Marvel. Like
I know.
I feel like those ones are so like uncomparable.
I know.
Like,
I agree. But I was just like curious about that.
Sure. Okay.
What about? And I'm kidding.
And then for birthdays, we have Madeline Klein.
Do I know that person?
Yes, she's in Outer Banks.
Oh, okay.
Samuel L. Jackson, 74. Okay. Jane Fonda, she's 85 years old. Like, what an absolute fucking icon queen. Like, I can't believe she's 85 and still acting. Have you watched Grace and Frankie at all?
I watched some of it with you, and then Nolan watched it like during the quarantine.
He did?
Yeah, he really liked it. But I haven't like watched it like myself.
It's just like so wild to me that they're just like young whippersnappers.
I know.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer.
That guy. He's 56.
You and Kiefer smoking weed.
Ray Romano, 65, and Andy Dick, 57.
Is Ray Romano like a silver fox?
No.
Like, do you think he's an attractive guy?
I do not think he is attractive.
I'd have to see him because I haven't seen a photo of him in so long.
Ray Romano has never been attractive to me.
Oh, really? I just remember watching Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm like, he's such like a dad attractive guy. Like, he seems like such a fun dad.
Let me see.
But I could be totally wrong at this point.
It's also like his voice. Like his voice kind of annoyed me.
That is kind of an ick. His voice is kind of an ick.
I just can't like do it. I'm not an impersonator.
Sorry, I'm making up so many things.
Oh God, we need a producer.
Yeah, Erin's just like the research girly here. Yeah, no, I don't think he's attractive. Just kidding. I think when I was little, I was like, ooh, he's so cute. No.
I'm just going through his wiki.
Nope.
We can move on into our next segment of
we don't have
Reddit fun.
We don't have the celebrity news because again, it's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of Am I the Assholes?
Me too.
Oh, great. I didn't know you had some too. So I was like, I don't know if this
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone actually sent this to us.
Oh, okay.
Did you read it?
I didn't read the full
Me
thing.
neither.
Okay.
I didn't read any
But I was
of it.
very curious.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by Lumi. When we say deodorant, people usually think just underarms. Lumi is different. It can be used anywhere externally on your body, and it actually prevents external body odor from happening in the first place. Unlike most natural deodorants that attempt to mask odor, Lumi's unique aluminum-free formula stops the odor-causing reaction from happening in the first place. I have been using the Lumi Stick deodorant. This is the Lavender Sage scent, and I've been using this truly since they sent it to me a couple weeks ago, and I love it. I've been using it a lot before Pilates or going on my daily walks. and it doesn't make me sweat more. I feel like a lot of natural deodorants make me sweat more for some reason, or they just simply do not work. But I have been loving the stick deodorant. They also have a cream deodorant tube where you can use anywhere on your body. You can also use a stick deodorant anywhere on your body. Pits, privates, and beyond. Lumi Starter Pack Bundle is a great deal for new customers with incredible savings. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube, 2 free products, and free US shipping. And just for our followers, Lumi is giving you a total discount of almost 40% when you order at lumi.deals/onlyfriends and enter code ONLYFRIENDS at checkout. This podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc. If you're trying a new brunch place, you're probably going to read reviews. If you're buying something from an online store, you're probably going to read reviews. So why wouldn't you want to read reviews about a doctor you're about to see? ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten those teeth, fix an achy back, get that mole checked out, or anything else. ZocDoc has you covered. Find and review local doctors. Read verified patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. Go to ZocDoc.com, find the doctor that's right for you, book an appointment in person or remotely that works for your schedule. Every month, millions of people use ZocDoc, and I am one of them. I actually found my psychiatrist on ZocDoc. It was so easy. I literally typed in the kind of doctor I wanted, my insurance, my location, the dates I was looking for, and it pulled everything up real quick. I read some reviews. I scheduled an appointment for that day. It was remote. It truly took like 5 minutes to book it, and then I had my appointment like 2 hours later. Super easy. Highly recommend. I definitely will be using it for any type of appointment in the near future. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends. ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends.
Okay, so am I the asshole for refusing to give my cousin-in-law my Taylor Swift ticket? I, 17 female, recently got Taylor Swift tickets for her Eras tour. Now, as you probably know, it was very difficult to get these tickets, and I actually waited 5+ hours in the Ticketmaster queue to get them. I've loved Taylor Swift since I was 2 years old.
Jeez.
My cousin John, well, she's only 17.
I know, which is insane. Like, some people truly were raised by Taylor.
Her mom was a Swiftie, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
That's why.
Yeah.
My cousin John, 29 male, recently got married to his wife Jane, 27 female, and I attended the wedding with my parents. At the wedding, another cousin of mine asked me whether or not I got tickets, and I excitedly said yes. John overheard and pulled me aside and asked me if there was any chance I'd be willing to give my ticket to his wife, as she also tried to get tickets but didn't manage to get any. I said that I waited a long time to get my ticket and that I didn't want to give it up because, as he knows, I love Taylor Swift and I'm really excited about going to the concert with my friends. He seemed disappointed but ultimately walked away. I went back to my table and thought nothing of it. Then John and Jane had their first dance, which was to Taylor Swift's Lover. Lame. At the end of the dance, he got the microphone and told everyone at the wedding that I had so kindly decided to give Jane my Taylor Swift ticket as a wedding gift.
John.
Of course she named him John as the villain. I love that.
Oh, that's not his real name.
No. Jane started crying and said I was the best cousin ever and that I made her wedding day 10 times better. I stood there in shock and asked if I could speak to her in private, but she brushed me off. I tried to talk to John too, but he ignored me. My whole family kept coming up to me and saying how mature I was for giving my ticket to Jane and how it was the perfect way to welcome her to the family. I told them that I never said I'd give her my ticket and I was planning on keeping it and going with my friends like I had originally planned. Word got back to John and Jane actually started sobbing and saying that I was selfish for not giving her my ticket and that since I didn't give her a wedding gift, the least I could do is give her my ticket. I stood my ground and said that I did not owe her anything. John then said that I've already seen one of Taylor's concerts before and that Jane hasn't, so it's only fair that I give her my ticket. I said that that's outside, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I thought like the banana
No, I thought it
bread
was
like exploding. I said that I understand it was really frustrating to wait in that queue only to not get tickets, but it wasn't my job to make sure that Jane did, and that if they were patient, the scalper prices may go down by the show and she might be able to snag tickets then. John screamed at me to leave and said that I ruined his wedding. Some of my family has been messaging me saying I'm selfish bitch for ruining Jane's wedding and I should have waited until after the wedding to tell her that I wasn't giving her my ticket. Others, including my parents, agree that I had no obligation to give up my ticket. I hate conflict though, and a part of me wonders whether I should just let her have the ticket. Am I the asshole?
I think John ruined this wedding.
First of all, this girl is 17 years old and these people are like
literally mass manipulating her.
A decade older than her.
Yeah. That is like the biggest form of manipulation I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. Absolutely not. She should give these tickets to them.
No, I'm also wondering, like, why would this 27-year-old woman want to go to a concert with a bunch of random 17-year-olds? It's only one ticket.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are their problem? Like, I feel like John has something to hide. He's hiding something. And also, he's like, I need to do something crazy to, like, impress Jane.
Yeah. It's also like, these people are so toxic. Like, if I would be mad at John, if I were the wife, I'd be like, why would you do this to
John
this girl?
ruined the wedding.
Why would you lie to me and say that she gave you these tickets when she didn't and then announce it in front of her whole family? Like, what a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. No, he is a loser and he is probably like, he's a murderer or something. Like something big is going to happen later down in life because that is the most unhinged thing.
Yeah.
A 17-year-old girl and you're just like, hello, everyone. I just want to let you know that she gave us Taylor Swift tickets when she didn't.
And like, how many people are at this wedding? And why did you make the Taylor Swift tickets the focal point of your wedding? So and like, I feel like there couldn't have been a lot of people. It's got to be like a small town vibe. If people are going out of the woodwork to call this 17-year-old a bitch for not giving her tickets, like this is just like a weird.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
In what world is she a bitch for not giving someone their tickets because that someone just said it as a lie that she was going to give them their tickets?
Yeah, no,
it doesn't make any sense.
Embarrassed for these people. They need to be put down.
They do need to be put down.
I feel like Taylor needs to confront them.
Yeah, she should.
And be like, I don't want you to be a fan.
Yeah, she should ban them from any Taylor Swift event.
Yeah,
and
blacklist.
Maybe he needs to be put in jail for 7 years.
Yeah.
And wait out a trial. Because that is fucked up.
Taylor Swift stay ruining families because of all of this.
That's fucking stupid.
I wonder where they stand now.
Yeah, it'd be great to know. I wonder how recent. I mean, obviously it's got to be pretty recent, but
it's just like, it's truly unbelievable.
Even me, who's like a people pleaser, I would never be like, you can just have them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we got to figure this out because no.
Yeah, I would just literally be like, I don't want you in my life.
Yeah, like, why did you manipulate me at your wedding and made me, like, literally made me look bad?
Yeah.
Made me look like I was doing something bad on the best day of your life.
To everyone.
That is really scary.
What a fucking weirdo.
I'm really scared of this person.
John. Oh, John.
All right.
You got one?
What is the time? Yeah, I got a couple. I was just like scrolling through. Okay. Am I the asshole for making my daughter return a Halloween costume? This happened in October and my daughter is still acting cold and hardly speaking to me.
Wow.
My daughter, 16 female, works an after-school job 5 days a week. Her high school had a costume contest for Halloween. My daughter and her friends planned a group costume to enter. She went with her friends after school to buy costumes. I picked her and her friends up from the store and they showed me their costumes. My daughter spent $80 on hers. I was pissed because it's a lot of money to spend on something that you're going to wear for a few hours. Very irresponsible use of money. I told her as much in the car, told her it was ridiculous. Sorry, that was worded really weird.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
I dropped her friends off and took her back to the store to return the costume and accessories. Her friends found someone else to take her place in the group and they won the contest and a $100 Visa gift card to split. My daughter came home from school on Halloween upset. She claimed she had to sit and watch while her friends had fun and she missed out on everything. I pointed out to her that after splitting the gift card, it would be way less than the money she spent on the costume, and it was only a few hours and she didn't want to listen to my reasoning. Now a month later, she is still moody and mostly ignoring me. My ex-husband told me I made her miss out and she works so much she misses out on a lot of stuff anyways, and since she was with her friends, sorry, this is like written so weird, with her friends, and I could have just let her have this, but at the end of the day I saved her $80. I was just trying to teach my daughter how to be responsible with money. She could have gotten a cheap costume, especially since she would have only worn it for a few hours.
Okay, wait. I must have missed this. Did the daughter buy it or did she use her mom's money?
I'm pretty sure bought it because she has a job and she works 5 days a week after school.
Okay.
So this is her own money.
At first I was like, okay, yeah, like I get it. It is a lot of money. But at the end of the day, like it's her fucking money.
Yeah, it's her money. And like, congrats.
What
you
a
just
bitch.
returned something that your daughter bought with her own money.
Yeah. Like she's proving to you that she has a job, so she can make money, so she can do fun stuff like this.
Yeah, and you just took that away from her, and I would be also acting cold.
Yeah. Also, like the reasoning behind it is so annoying. I am fully it's about the memories, not the money person.
Yes.
Like, when I was broke ass in college, like literally eating ramen noodles, like I would always say that to my friends, and we had zero money. And like even still to this day, like Britt jokes about it because like it's still my mantra. Like, and of course, like now I have way more money than I did then.
Yeah.
And like, it's just, if that's how she wants to spend her money, because it's like an important collaborative, like bonding experience with her and her friends, then like, let her do that. She earned that.
Yes.
And for her mom to be like, well, she wouldn't even have made it back with the gift card. Like,
that's not what it's about.
It's not about the gift card.
It's literally not. And she had to sit there and watch her friends win this thing. And it's like she missed that whole experience. They replaced her with somebody else. And she just had to sit there and watch because her stupid ass parents made her return a gift or a costume that she bought herself. And also I'm not a parent, but if I was a parent and I thought, maybe she's spending way too much on this, even though it's her money, I would let her do it. And she's only 16. So like if she regrets it, and let her do it. Like it's
literally, I'd be like, well, told you so.
Yeah. I mean, it's
do
like
that, Karen.
Then that's how you learn. Like the fact that they made her return it is so fucking stupid.
Well, the mom, not the
sorry,
not the dad.
The mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, my other take on it is if she was like, oh, it's too much money, but let me help you put something together that allows you to save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Like, let's get crafty. Let's figure it out.
Make some accessories
and
or something.
I'll like help you. Don't automatically like shut it down and then be like, sorry.
Yeah.
Like figure it's your kid. Like she's clearly excited about something. Help like enough to spend $80 on it of her own hard-earned money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What the hell is wrong with this bitch? I'm mad at you too.
I know. I feel like it's so problematic to like control your child who's a teenager who works 5 days a week, by the way, after school, when like we all know in high school how tiring it is to be there all goddamn day, like trapped in a building and then have to go work after, especially at 16. I mean, your kid is obviously responsible.
I think the only instance in which I would agree with the mom or say she was an asshole is if the daughter like took her credit card unknowingly, spent $80 and then she returned it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this has mom as the asshole written all over it. And if you, for some reason, are the daughter in this situation listening to this podcast, you go, girl. Hold that grudge until she refunds you $80.
Oh, yeah.
With like interest for ruining your fucking Halloween and your experience.
No, she should give you $100 because that's like the gift card. You know what I mean?
She should give you $80 and then a $100 gift card for just you.
Yeah, that's so sad. I wonder if this parent will ever be like, oh, that was bad of me.
Because now she's going to like remember that experience forever. Like, oh, my friends just replaced me.
Yeah. Again, you're missing the experience.
So sad.
Not everything is about
money.
Yeah. Like obviously if she
and if it were,
didn't have
then
money,
help her figure it out a different way.
Yeah.
So that she could have still participated in this event.
Yeah, sad. That's gonna shape her.
Yeah. You just ruined her fucking life forever.
Yeah, so good luck,
If anything
Mom.
happens, that's on you.
Yep. Sorry, Mom. You're a bitch.
This is why we can't have kids.
I know. No, I think we'd be good. Like in this situation, it's like, oh, you spent $80. Like,
good for you. You're like, proud of you.
You understand that's a lot of money, but you're using it for something that
she's probably just so selfish. And it was like, she can spend that money on me at Christmas time.
On me. Yeah, maybe.
She's like, why spend that money on me?
I just don't get the controlling part of it. I'm sure there's so many parents that are like
That's
that.
not even teaching her to be good with money. Like you have to allow people to make mistakes for them to learn.
Exactly.
I hope you don't have any other kids.
I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. All right. Do you have another one or do you want me to keep going?
You can keep going.
Okay. I feel like this one's new. Okay. Am I the asshole for not attending my brother-in-law's funeral because my sister didn't invite our parents? Okay.
Oh boy.
Am I the brother-in-law's funeral because my sister did not invite our parents. Okay. Throwaway. I'm 22 and Kat is 25. My sister, Kat, married her husband, Mark, when she was 21. My interactions with Mark were always very kind, respectful, and it's obvious they loved each other. He was a bit of a negative influence on her, though, and because of this, And because of this, Kat, Mark, and her parents didn't get along that well. I'll be the first one to say my parents were pretty strict growing up, but it was never anything that serious, and they always looked out for our best interests. Kat also used this opportunity to go low contact with her parents, but me and her kept in touch. Mark passed away recently, and the funeral is next week. It's a private funeral, so only the people invited can come. Kat invited me, and I said I'll be there. I was talking to my mom, and she mentioned Kat hadn't invited them to Mark's funeral, and they're hurt, but they're also worried about her. I was surprised, and I called Kat later. She said she didn't want mom and dad there, and I replied they just want to look out for her. Kat got pretty mad at me, so I replied, I understand she's in a lot of grief right now, but if she's going to try to break our family apart, I unfortunately will not be attending. Kat said I was picking sides, and she doesn't want me to be there anyway if I'm going to be like that. She didn't reply to my text afterwards. I'm just sort of caught in the middle, but Kat's angry with me. Am I the asshole?
So she didn't wind up going?
I guess not. I don't know if technically it's happened yet, because this was posted, when I screenshotted this, it was posted 10 hours ago, and the funeral is next week, so it hasn't happened yet.
Okay, I would say that if she doesn't go, probably the asshole in this situation.
I feel like this is not about you.
Yeah. It's also like she's not their parents. Like, I get that your parents are like upset, but they already didn't have a good relationship, but you still want to maintain a relationship with your sister. Mm-hmm. And for you to not be in the middle, you just got to stay neutral. And like, also like, fuck that. Like, she's obviously going through a hard time. Yeah. Like, go be there for your sister.
Exactly. And like, this is like a one-time thing. Like, you can never take that back if you don't go.
Yeah.
So I think that she's not the asshole. I think she is the asshole for not going.
Yeah.
And like, obviously understand like, well, I want my parents to go, but it's like, well, that's not your problem.
Especially if there were already issues. Like, I would just be like, okay, like, this is her decision. I just have to accept it. Like, I don't want to be involved in the drama between my parents and my sister. So I'm just going to go respectfully for my sister.
Yeah.
And then like, if my parents are mad, then like, that's their decision. Yeah. But I don't know. That would be really fucked up if she didn't go.
I think that she should go for sure.
Me too.
Again, can't take that back. And that's like a very heavy, that's your sister's husband.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Unless he like killed your child and that's why your parents don't talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But I don't know. It seems like there's just like a rift in their relationship. And like, that's pretty normal in families.
Yeah.
I would absolutely not waste the opportunity to just be a good person.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I read the comments on it too. And most people were like, no, you need to go.
Yeah.
Like, you're an asshole if you are really like putting your parents in front of that. Yeah.
It seems like the parents are maybe a little toxic. So she might be scared because she was like, oh, they're really strict growing up. Yeah. So I feel like she's more worried about like the repercussions from them than like her sister. But it's like times like these, girly.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
And you're an adult. It's not like you're under their supervision.
You're 25.
Yeah. Well, she's 22.
She's 22?
She's 22 and Kat is 25.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, she's even in a tougher position because she's the younger one.
Yeah.
So the parents are probably harder on her. Like, Kat, you're really going to do that to us?
I know, but like, it's parents. They'll get over it.
100%.
Whatever. Okay, I have another one.
Okay.
This isn't so much of us to debate because I feel like it's pretty clear, but I just wanted to like discuss this.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's not talked about ever.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for embarrassing my boyfriend at the movies? I, 21 female, and my boyfriend, 25 male, went to the movies. We got the usual popcorn, drinks, nachos. After the movie was over, he said, let's go. So I stood up and started to gather my trash. Then I realized he was walking away from me and he was leaving trash behind. So I quietly called him over and motioned to pick up after himself. The whole walk to the car, he was saying how stupid and embarrassing I made him look. I said it's basic manners to take your trash with you. His argument was, those are the workers' jobs. I told him that it doesn't matter and it makes their job easier and less stressful. But he said I embarrassed him by the way I approached him and made him look. My thought is, if he hadn't left his trash behind, I wouldn't have mentioned it to him. Also, this wasn't trash on the floor, just leftover popcorn, nachos, etc. Okay, I feel like obviously like he's the asshole for like getting mad at her and stuff, but I feel like this is never talked about. I feel like we always talk about like, do you return carts at the grocery store when no one's around or whatever, and like, okay, you know what I mean? But like, this is such an interesting thing because I feel like it's really split. I feel like some people leave their stuff and some people are like, I have to throw it away.
Yeah. I guess I don't really think about it, but I feel like I would throw it away.
Yeah, I feel like you would too. And you also haven't been to the movies in like so long. You probably don't remember, but like
I think we definitely throw our stuff away.
Yes.
But like if I might like forget the soda in the thing, but like either way.
But it's always like I have to think about it. I'm like, oh, I need to throw this away. It's not like at the grocery store, like I always put the cart back in the thing. Like I don't leave it anywhere. And I'm just like,
not me.
Oh, really?
Depends on how far it is. Like if I'm at Target and I walk to the end of the parking lot, I'm not walking it back to the front.
That's fine.
That's what they have workers for.
Oh my God.
No. I remember I always wanted to work at a grocery store because I was like, I would love to be the cart person. They just must have like the funnest
Oh my God.
time.
No, it was so bad. I had to do it one time and it was like winter.
Oh, well, not during the winter.
No, but like think about it. If it's like humid and hot, oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Do you want to go?
Set timer for 2 minutes.
Was that the front door?
No, they're doing the yard.
Oh my God, that really scared me.
Most of the time I do. And I make I'm very mindful about doing it. But if I'm like really far away.
Oh God. Even like at Trader Joe's when we're like so far away, I'm like, I'm going to go put it back. Or
I also just never really go anywhere that I have to do that.
I know. I feel like if I get a cart, I'm not like taking it to my car unless I'm grocery shopping. But usually I have groceries delivered. So you probably don't really.
I will get like mad though. Like I put it if I'm really far away from like, cause sometimes they don't have like the ones that are like in the parking lot area. Like they only have it at the front.
Yeah.
So I'll like set it up nicely. Like I won't leave it in, like people who like leave it in a spot or like do stuff like that. That's really infuriating. Yeah. But I'll just like leave it in a nice little position for
I feel like that's like the next best thing you could do. Some people just leave it out and about or like where it could just roll
like
into a car.
Into a spot and it's just like there.
Though that's like the biggest one of my biggest pet peeves that I never think about unless it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying. But
the etiquette.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I feel like people don't really talk about like the whole movie thing where you throw away the stuff after or not. Cause like a lot of people do leave it and I feel like it's not like awful to leave it. You know what I mean? But I think I go out of my way to like throw it away because I'm like, well, whatever. Unless it's like.
I feel like I definitely throw it. I do that.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
They literally put a trash can on the way out.
Yeah. So it's super easy.
But sometimes it's hard because it's so full.
Yeah, I know. It's always
you have to like put it on the top.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, now I'm an asshole because it's like spilling over. It could have just been in one spot in my seat.
Totally. The etiquette.
Yeah. But that's all I got for Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, this was like a nice little episode. Yeah. Very lighthearted and quick and, you know, just some content. But I got to get my banana bread out of
get your banana bread.
We are posting some content over on Patreon. Okay, it's already been 2 minutes.
That was so fast. Okay, I can finish it if you want. Okay, go get your banana bread.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
We have a Patreon.
Happy Hanukkah too. Oh my God.
Go get your banana bread. We have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/onlyfriends. We post 2 bonus episodes a month. Sorry, this is like so chaotic with dog barking. We post 2 bonus episodes a month. Usually very early. We post our podcast on Mondays there. It doesn't even come out for like 2 or 3 more days. Audio and video. What else do we have? We have a podcast called Good Influences with Matt King and Mike Sheffer. That's really, really fun. And that comes out every Tuesday. And I think that's it. Oh, she's back.
One more thing, the banana bread looks incredible.
Oh my God. Is it for here?
We'll each get I have a piece? A loaf.
Okay, perfect.
For lunch and breakfast.
Thank you so much. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Merry Christmas.
Bye.